I feel so extremely blessed and lucky that my parents did not take that decision away from me and rather left me to make that decision on my own.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, hello, my name is Tori, aka The Wild Mother. On my channel here, I make videos all about motherhood inspired by nature, and I also blog at the blog wildmotherlife.com. I make content on my Instagram at wildmotherlife, and if you are into any of the natural-minded mom topics, then I think you'll like it around here, and I would love it if you join my community. So today, I have my husband, Nathan,
Hello.
with me here. And we just wanted to film a video. Pretty much, this is like a triggering, heated topic for a lot of people. But I just wanted to have like basically a candid conversation with you. And yeah, not making this video really for like educational purposes or not making it to make anybody feel guilty. I really just want it to be a conversation and sharing the perspective from a dad, from my husband, who will talk about this issue. I also don't want my channel to get censored or anything, so let's be careful with the words that we use. So anyway, let's just have a conversation about the topic of circumcision from you, a dad, and your perspective on things.
Yeah.
Sometimes in Facebook groups, I see where moms are asking for advice because they really don't want to circumcise their baby boys when they're born, but their partner does want to, and they don't really know how to talk about it because their partner is the dad, the one with the same part as the son, as the boy, and so moms feel like they just don't even know how to approach the topic or anything. So as a dad, what do you think about this topic? Let's hear your thoughts.
Yeah, so honestly, it's a little bit tough for me to put myself in the shoes of a dad who is circumcised, wanting to get his son circumcised, because as I am uncircumcised, to me it felt totally natural that my son would also be uncircumcised. And so I guess I could kind of see the parallels where if a dad was circumcised, he would think it'd be normal for his son to be circumcised. So I definitely get, there's like a big emotional thing where it's like, they're going to be the same as me. So I'm not going to deny that may be, kind of a factor, but I think there's a huge benefit to somebody, especially a dad and mothers too, who can see themselves in a situation. The bathroom door just opened. It's because the air went off, so it created a seal. That was a little bit creepy. Our bathroom door just opened and creaked.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, we're good though. All right, so I'm gonna try and jump back into it. So although it is a big emotional thing that mothers and fathers like to see their children be similar to them, I think there's a huge benefit and strength in being able to recognize that your child needs to do something differently than you did to the benefit of your child. And so I would suggest that to dads who are circumcised, try to fight that desire to see your son be exactly like you and try to think just for them. If you weren't considering yourself, if I was just making this choice for my son, not considering me, would I really want to go cut off part of his penis? Right? And I know it sounds silly to say, but that's literally what they do, is they're chopping off a very sensitive part of a very important part of your body. And so it's something that should, at the very least, you should think very long and hard about it. Sorry, that's not a good. You should take very heavy consideration into a choice that you make that's going to permanently alter your child's body.
Yeah.
And I would say that goes for all kinds of choices, like earrings for little girls.
Yeah.
But I'd argue that circumcision is way bigger of a deal than earrings. Your earring holes can close up, but you're not going to grow back a foreskin. It's something that would be irreparably removed from a body. And I don't know, I'm not going to get into all the health aspects back and forth, but I'll just say personally, I've never once had a hygiene issue because I'm uncircumcised. And I will say I've read that there are genuine risks to the circumcisions. If they're botched, they can actually permanently disfigure and can make certain acts very uncomfortable or impossible. They can really mess up a whole life ahead of that little boy. So it's a very serious thing to do.
Yeah.
And I really just think, and another thing that I like to think of is it's because it's an irreversible surgery, you could always say that I'm not going to circumcise my son. Let's let him get to the age of 18 where he's a legal adult and he can decide, do I want this done for myself?
Yeah.
And if at that point he still wants to do it, he can go do it. Nobody's going to stop him, right? So you can always go make that choice for yourself, but why would you go make it for somebody else who doesn't have the capacity to decide at that point?
Yeah.
Once you do it, you can never take it back, right?
Yeah.
So I would not want to go make that choice for somebody. That would weigh heavy on my conscience. And I don't think it's a good enough excuse just to say, well, I'm like that, they're going to be like that.
Yeah, and I think America's really the only first world country that regularly does this routinely, circumcises their boys. Most of Europe doesn't.
Right. You don't hear about the majority of European men having hygiene issues. You know, it's not like a pandemic over there that's happening. It's because it's not an issue. The human body functions the way it functions in a way that benefits reproduction and function, and it's okay to have your foreskin. It's beneficial to have your foreskin.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going to get into the health aspects, but some of the important considerations is that there are a lot of nerve endings that are included in the foreskin that are lost upon circumcision. At the very least, research and just weigh the opinions heavily.
Did you ever feel left out or made fun of as a teen or anything?
No, and I'll be honest, I was never part of locker room sports, so like I did not have the experience of sharing a naked shower with 20 other young hormonal guys. So no, I'd have never experienced that.
Yeah.
But even if I had, I still don't think it would have made me, I would have just like, if somebody's like, oh, look at that, you still got your foreskin. I'd be like, yeah, somebody cut yours off. How is this funny about me? Like, that's not like a personal problem. You sound a little hurt about that. And you could say the same thing, like, oh, well, what if you move to Europe? Is your kid gonna get made fun of in the showers because he is circumcised and he looks weird compared to everyone else? Is that a reason to leave him uncircumcised? No. You shouldn't make your reason based off of what high schoolers are gonna make fun of your kids for.
That's true.
It's a lifelong body alteration. Don't do it just so that an 8th grader or a 10th grader doesn't make fun of your kid once in a while. Like, that's just such a weird reason. Learn how to own it. Like, yeah, this is my body, I'm confident in it, and it's completely whole the way that I was born.
Yeah.
I didn't change it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not gonna change it for you, Gregory, on the football team. Like, to me, it's just like, it just makes a lot of sense not to do something without your son's consent to such a vital part of their body at such an early age.
Those are great points.
I'm really unashamed about this topic, so if you know me in real life, feel free to talk to me about it. I'd be happy to share my my personal experience as an uncircumcised male, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
That's kind of like what the point of this was, you know.
And part of it to me is like, it's like a Jewish custom, right? And I'm not Jewish, so I don't really feel like I need to participate in a custom of a different people group, especially that kind of a custom. Even if I was Jewish, I don't think I'd want to do that. Like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I get heated about this because it's a very scary topic to think about. I feel so extremely blessed and lucky that my parents did not take that decision away from me and rather left me to make that decision on my own. And in my right mind, I would never decide to get a circumcision.
Good. All right, well, I hope that this video was enlightening. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any comments, concerns, politely and nicely and kindly, drop them below. I know that, like I said in the beginning, I definitely understand that this topic can be triggering. There's no reason to feel guilt or shame about it, in my opinion, because what's done is done. Yeah, this is just maybe for those who are considering whether or not they want to circumcise their little boys. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week.
Have a good one.
Bye.